everybody, and welcome back to Afternoon Brew with the Crew. My name is Steven, and I'm here with my friends. Guys, say hi.
Hola.
Yo.
Hi.
we have Cristian and Ivan in the call with us today. We have a newcomer to the podcast. We have Carlissa. Welcome, Carlissa.
Thank you.
All right, so let's tell the good people who you are. So, how did we meet? How did this friendship happen?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Let's go somewhere in between.
Okay, the day I met Steven, I fucking hated him.
Yep, absolutely.
Then the next day, I either had to make friends or be forced to make friends, and Steven tried to say hi to me in the hallway, and I was like, nope. And then last period of the day, I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna be partners.
Yep.
And then I just followed him around all day at UCC because I did not know my schedule. The only class we did not have together was math, and Steven told me when I had to go to math.
Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it.
And then I dropped out.
That sounds like a start to a very beautiful friendship.
It was. If I'm honest, I kind of half guessed that you hated me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, during that orientation, if I could have gotten up and punched you in the face, I would have.
Totally, 100%. Knowing you now, I'm surprised you didn't.
Every room we were in, Steven would ask the dumbest fucking questions I've ever heard. Like, questions that nobody gives a shit about. And the teachers would spend 10 minutes going over his fucking answer, and then he'd have a follow-up question. And I'm like, can we get this show on the road, people?
Yeah, this is supposed to be an intro. I'm just putting in feelings in it. God damn.
This is like the greatest roast of.
Anyway,
I've ever had
yes.
the pleasure.
Yes.
Hold on, I just want to say, I've been watching all the episodes so far, and I love how everyone's meeting story with Steven was just so, it's so, nice and just, straight up. And then Carlos is just like, I fucking hated him. I wanted to slap his bitch ass the first time I saw him.
Yeah, nope, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Our group was called the Society of Sad STEM Majors. I feel like I have to point out I'm the only STEM major still in the society.
Oh my god.
It was a great group name, by the way. Professor Hyderia loved it. She was also very concerned for us because she knew it was not going to work out from the second it started.
She really did. She saw all of us together and she went, nope.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
And then we convinced her to let it work, and then I dropped out, and 2 people dropped STEM as their major completely.
Yeah.
And then there's you.
It's rough out here, guys. Anyway.
Oh man, Steve got left alone.
This is the Afternoon Brew with the Crew, so what would you say is your favorite brew?
Probably a venti iced caramel latte from Starbucks.
It's basic, but it works, I guess.
I get one every morning. You know what? Fuck off, Steven. I really don't need you judging my coffee choices.
I feel like this podcast episode is just going to be Carlissa versus Steven.
We got to have a big one on, and everyone just takes turns roasting me, because I feel like that's what the viewers want to see.
We should host a roast
Steve Civil War.
Forget Godzilla versus Kong. Carlissa versus Steven's where it's at, bro.
Oh, God. Alright. I just gotta sit here and take it, though. Honestly.
Brew with the Crew.
You do, which is why I keep doing it, because, it's fucking boring if you don't say something back.
I'm sorry. I'm not a mean-spirited person who thinks of things to say to people.
Yeah, I know. I don't think of these things, Steven. You say something stupid and I just respond to it.
That's crazy. Anyway, moving right along, what can the good people at home expect to hear from you when you're on episodes in the future?
You know what, Steven? You wanted me to say all these things, but I don't fucking know.
You know what? Keeping it honest, I like that. Anyway.
Steven tried to coach me before this, and I just... Nothing on the inside.
Alrighty then. Ivan and Cristian, what are you guys drinking today?
Oh, I got me milk in a cup. No Kit Kats this time. Shut the fuck up, Cristian.
Cristian, what do you have?
Well, you see, I got me some good old H2O, a nice Colombian brew, and a almost empty thing of paint water.
Paint. What? Do you care to elaborate on the paint water?
Did you say paint water?
I'm painting miniatures at the moment.
Ah, so it's not something to drink. I thought you had like
No.
a can of like. Okay, that makes much more sense.
No, but
thank you for elaborating.
Once you get heavily into painting miniatures, there are points where you almost accidentally drink the paint.
I watched Ivan almost like grab it, and I watched him catch himself the first time we were painting. It was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
I remember that.
When it
Oh my
comes to
god, I
painting.
remember that.
Meanwhile, his water was in like an actual bottle. I don't know why you grabbed the solo cup, but whatever.
It
Um,
happens.
As usual, I have my stale K-cup. I really need to get a French press. That's next on the list, but yeah, for now it's more
And
stale
you're gonna
K-cups.
judge me for my coffee taste?
Ooh.
Okay, this is not a choice. This is circumstance right here, okay?
This is really that versus episode.
I love this.
Oh my
Ivan.
god.
Ivan, do you want me to run to your house with a thing of popcorn and we just sit back and listen?
Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it.
All right.
Sure thing.
Sweet baby Jesus.
I really didn't think that it was gonna be this entertaining.
I didn't think I was gonna get roasted when I turned that recording button on. That's crazy.
I didn't think there was
Steven,
going to be a
since
fight
the day
today.
we met,
I
has
can't
there
believe it's
ever
not
been
butter.
a day where I haven't roasted you?
Not really, no.
Fuck
So,
off,
like, why
Christian.
would you expect this to be any different?
You make an excellent point.
We haven't even got to the topic yet.
He's dying.
Ivan, you need it, buddy?
I'm going to bust me
Steven's
milk,
just
bro.
a-
Fuck.
Anyway.
I have a rash on the ground at this point.
Jesus.
Why are you
Alright,
gonna keep coming after?
this is just painful. Anyway, it was my...
I love you, Steven.
I love you too. You're an amazing human being. That
As
just...
I sit here roasting you.
Yes. See, I sit here and I take it. What can I say? Anyway.
You always take it.
Alright, you need to step out of this call, sir. Anyway. It was my spring break this week. Had a lot of fun. Well, mostly fun. There's a lot of hiking, which is nice. We have another hike tomorrow in South Mountain. Let's see it. You two guys are coming, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Girls are
Steven
doing-
always picks the day that I work, so I can't.
I'm sorry, it's raining tomorrow.
No, it's not.
You mean Sunday?
Sunday's raining.
That's what I meant to say.
At this time, as we're recording this podcast, yes.
Yes. Tomorrow is Saturday. I got no work done this week at all. I have a paper here that I wrote right before break started about all the work I had to do. And looking at it now, I've done
Nothing.
I've done 2 things on it.
Okay,
You
that's
built a
good.
3D printer, so.
Yes, I did. That's actually what I was getting to next. I built there's an Ender 3 in my basement right now. Unfortunately, it is not running at the moment, but in front of me, if I remember to put these on the screen, I will. I printed a Benchy out last night. That's for anyone who doesn't know 3D printing, that's like the hello world of printing. It's like the universal first project you do to see how your printer's doing, what settings need to be dialed in. Came out kind of okay, aside from a few layers like missing around the top of the portholes. And then I made a Viking longship that's D&D miniature scale, and it has like a mast and some oars, which is kind of cool. It's working great. I'm a fan. Thank you, Carlissa, for the printer. You're an amazing human being with immeasurable self-worth.
You're welcome.
And yeah. So this is Christian. You have the resin printer, right? What's your model again?
I have the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro.
Yeah, that's a lot better for doing miniatures and stuff, right?
World's better.
Yeah. To play with the settings right, I've seen some really good minis come out of FDM printers, which is the kind that I have that goes layer by layer with a nozzle and like a steel beam going across and everything. With the right settings, you can get something good like that, but the issue is small details are going to be ripped off as you're trying to pull supports off of your prints.
Other things you can do to get your prints looking a lot nicer as well.
Such as?
For example, if I'm correct, there's like it's like this kind of this purchase you can get. It's this kind of like rotating cylinder thing, kind of like the curing station I have for my prints.
Mm-hmm.
But you pour like a little bit of alcohol in it, and it like mists it onto it, and it helps smooth out
Acetone vapors, yeah.
Yeah, the acetone.
Yeah, I'm looking into making a kind of like a homemade version of that. Probably powered with Arduinos and stuff. Basically, PLA has it. Well, acetate. Yeah, acetate.
Acetone.
I'm sorry, I do too much organic chemistry. Acetone, has like some corrosive qualities on PLA, which is a kind of plastic filament that these printers use. So if you wet this like a paper towel or something, and then you stick it on top of a like shoved in the top of a cup and put the cup over the mini, the vapors will like fall down and kind of smooth it out, and you'll get like near injection mold quality, which is really what I'm looking forward to when that stuff starts happening. But in the meantime, I have a ton of projects that I want to get working. I want to start off with some
Turtle blocks?
Those will be coming, yes, but like while I'm in school and I can't like dedicate time to kit bashing things, I'm just going to be making mods for the printer itself. So, for example, there's a putty knife that comes with it that you use to scrape the prints off the build plate. And somebody made a holder for that. You can just screw into the frame, which is really cool. So I'm probably going to try to get some of that. They have there's a bunch of different mods people put out. But then yes, turtle ducks are the first big project. So I'm going to make
turtle ducks?
Massive turtle ducks, in fact. I'm thinking it's going to be like a massive boat, right? This is the thank you project, by the way. So basically, right, we're going to have a turtle duck, right? And I found a RC boat on Thingiverse, which is an amazing website that I spend way too much time on. And we're going to take the bottom part of that boat, stick it onto the turtle duck, right? And then we're going to go in with 3D modeling software, scoop out the insides of the turtle duck, stuff it full of electronics, put a RC receiver inside, and we're going to have an RC turtle duck, boys.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Which is the closest thing I'm ever going to get to a real turtle duck. So I'm very excited.
And then we're gonna like have like a string coming off the back that like leads to a bunch of little baby turtle ducks behind it. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Mark II in the future might have some sort, instead of having like the like boat propeller, I'm thinking maybe like some sort of like bike pedal system where there's like the little actual webbed duck feet underneath it, but I do not know how to do that at the moment, so we'll figure that out later. But yes, I'm very excited for that. But 3D, the can of worms that is 3D printing has just been opened up, and I'm very excited about that.
Very terrifying, but exciting at the same time.
Indeed. So yeah, spring break. How was your spring break, Christian? Because I know you're the only other one here that had spring break.
I will say it's been pretty productive. I cleaned my room after a couple years of it looking like a tornado type.
Mine still looks like Hiroshima shortly after the incident.
I felt that.
I've joined you on a couple hikes.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna join you on tomorrow's hike.
Yeah.
I've also been working on a new stream setup for when I stream.
And how's that streaming going, by the way?
It's been going good. I've really been having fun with it. I've been trying new things, and people like it, and that's all I could ask for.
Let's go, dude.
Pog. Yeah, like now that I've joined you guys and kind of like making like videos and stuff, it's kind of fun. Like the whole editing process itself is like, it's relaxing. You just like put on some. Well, you can't really put on lo-fi if you're editing because you gotta listen to the audio. Yeah. But like the whole putting things together and then upload, it's kind of fun. I like it.
Yeah, now you're having a feel of it. Let's go.
Yeah. Took me long enough, I guess. You've been bothering me about this for like months. Although now this is episode 6, I believe, right? So we're like a month and a half into it at this point. It's kind of fun.
If you think normal content creation is fun, you should try jumping into streaming.
Oh boy. Listen,
The initial setup sucks, but once you got that down, it's all smooth sailing.
I don't know.
Live content.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I don't know how well my computer's gonna be able to handle it, which is really sad considering it's a $500 computer. Things are
Forget
very
about
expensive.
your computer, your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi ain't fantastic.
Also, what would you do as a streamer anyway?
That is
what
an
would you
excellent
stream?
question. Like these are all questions that need to be answered.
The next big Minecraft YouTuber.
Absolutely. J Slap's gonna be coming to me.
Just edit down your streams into funny moments.
Yeah, exactly. Dream who?
Yeah. I was thinking of maybe cause like this thought has crossed my mind. I don't know. I'd probably like use it as an excuse to play with like Arduinos and stuff, which are like these little electronic microcontrollers. I mean, like the extent to what I've done so far is really just I've made a series of lights like blink in succession, which is fun, but you know it's nothing like the projects I've seen. So maybe I'll do that.
You could branch off into other things.
Yeah, especially with a printer, I can get all like the parts for like a bigger project. You know,
Hell yeah.
casings for the servos. There's this one guy on YouTube, James Burton, and he's made like this open source RoboDog, which is almost as good as the Boston Dynamics one. Spot. Do you guys know about Spot?
Of course.
I know Spotify.
You give me depression. No, so Spot is like the robot dog that they put like millions of millions of dollars.
Oh,
Now you know
I know
who I'm talking to.
now I know what I'm talking. I didn't know it had a name.
You know,
I still know what Spotify is.
I'm gonna send you a picture of Spot the robot dog because he's adorable, honestly.
He's
But-
super.
Spot the Robo Dog.
It's like I know
I can
what
look
things
at-
look like, but I never knew like the fucking name of it. So
I was like, he's really good. They've come out with so many like attachments you can put on his back now. It's really incredible.
oh, it's like a real dog.
Well, you know, aside from like the whole breathing thing and the whole living, that's not really what we do here.
Vet visits.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, no, it is kind of creepy. Especially there's been some applications for like workplace monitoring. So instead of having like a manager walk around, they'll send in the dog. It's kind of weird.
I mean, not many people can just say that they have a mounted paintball gun on their dog.
Yeah, that's also illegal. They will, if they find out you do that, they will remote shut down your dog too. So is that?
Oh my god! I just imagine the government shutting down your dog.
It's not even the government. It's just Boston Dynamics.
We're
Because
gonna pull the plug on your dog, literally.
I'm gonna put it down.
Yeah, that's like
Oh,
like
no.
the new way of putting it down
Wait,
for
you
like
can
technic
buy one?
dogs.
Yeah, they're like $75,000 though.
Oh my
That-
god! If I had a robotic dog, I'd name it Goddard. 100%.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It would be a sin not to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what other robot dogs out there? Nah, it's Goddard, bro.
Yeah.
Spot's really cool. Do you guys know who Michael Reeves is, or like the offline TV?
Oh, I
group?
love Michael Reeves.
Love-
I love Michael Reeves.
I love Michael Reeves, but that whole offline TV house got a spot for themselves. Probably like 6 months ago at this point. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's how I know like they'll remote shut it off if you try to do physical harm to people.
Michael about to put a taser on that damn dog.
No, that he wanted to, because that's like his thing, right? But they were like,
Yeah,
"Nah,
it's
you
his
can't do that.
trademark.
They'll shut down your dog, bro."
I love that phrase.
What he did do was put the bloody head from the Da Vinci surgery robot video. He put that on top of it. It was terrifying. He started chasing people with it.
Michael Reeves is life's beauty.
Yeah. I don't know about beauty. He's like life's weird zit, like under his nose or something. That's where Michael Reeves
Scott,
exists. He's a big homie though. Big homie.
I'd love to meet him.
Absolutely, bro.
Let him tase me.
Me too. You know
That-
what? Me too.
That is
You
big
know?
fan energy right there.
I would not want to get tased by a cop, but Michael Reeves? Oh, man.
That'd be fun.
Take me.
That's not
Taste
weird at
me.
all. But I don't know. This is all stuff I've been looking at over spring break. I needed this mental break so badly from school. Not as bad as
We
some
all do.
people, because my friend Sarah was having a mental breakdown on like the last day. So like obviously I was doing a little bit better than some people, but I was so checked out. I mean, not doing any work for a week is also me checking out, but I don't know, man. I'm so confused about what I'm doing, where I'm going. I needed, I need to take 5 or 10 or 5 days, 5 weeks. I would
So
like
how do
to
you
go
feel
on a
now?
summer long vacation. Now, I was doing the first few days was great. We went on a couple of big hikes.
Mhm.
That just peaking my serotonin. A couple of days ago, I had a really off day where it started off by me having to go run errands in the rain all up and down 22.
Oh God.
I
Yeah,
love this story.
I don't love that story. So I had to
Because,
get
like,
it.
here's the thing: it's all like these like minor inconveniences that just all happen to be on the same day.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it wasn't great. The timing was just impeccable. But start off, took 4 hours for the dealership to link a key to my car. My phone almost died because I was waiting there for so long, right? And then in the pouring rain, I had to go all the way up 22 to Birds by Joe. Great store, great guys, great birds, to get seed for Delta. And then just pouring rain the entire time coming back. And of course, the last thing I see as I'm leaving the dealership is a sign talking about how long it takes you to brake with bad tires in the rain. And like the entire time I'm going along 22 at like 50 miles an hour, I'm like, do I have enough space? Are my tires okay? Having panic attack the entire time.
Jesus.
And all the way back. And of course, the guys behind me are like tailgating me. I'm almost out of gas. It's really a bad time. And then I stop at the McDonald's, and as I'm leaving the McDonald's off of 22, there's a puddle that I don't see, right? And I hit it at full speed, and I come out of it pretty quickly, and then I start hearing like this scraping sound, right? So I'm like, what is this?
Oh no.
So I finally get home, and I look under my car, and the front, like, outer edge of screws on my splash cover are missing. They're gone. Disappeared. Reduced to atoms. Just banished to the shadow realm. Nowhere to be found. So for a solid, I'd say like 2 miles at least, probably more. My splash cover was dragging along the ground, which isn't the biggest deal, but at the moment it's attached to my car with zip ties I put through the holes where the screws used to be. And
that's what you meant by zip ties,
yeah.
Ooh.
I double zip tied all the holes that are still there. So I mean, it's worked for the little bit I've taken it out since, but it's just not a good feeling. But the week was going too good, honestly, for something to not go wrong.
I hate the fact that you're right about that, but
Because it wasn't just that. It was like I also got like the wrong orders of like Delta's food and food for Norbert, the bearded dragon. So everything. It was just
Jesus.
It wasn't great. I really
Oh my
need this hike
God.
tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I just felt like sharing.
jeez.
all of this to say, I could really use a hike, boys.
You just need to climb that mountain.
Absolutely.
Goat man.
I am Senor Mountain Goat. Ivan, when is
Mountain goat.
that mountain goat art coming out?
What do you mean,
I need a picture of me blended with a mountain goat.
mountain goat? You know what? I'll work on it right now.
Oh boy,
As a
here we
matter
go.
of fact.
I'm excited.
Hold it hostage. He has to give you something in return.
Do you want like toe pics or something? Like, what are you asking for?
What? Wait, what? Wait a minute. I'm just doing this on my free will, and then you're here offering like nudity through pictures.
it's not nudity if it's toe pics, but even then, why would you jump?
There's no
straight to
cover.
toe
No,
pics?
it's always nudity, Christian. There's no cover up. Any piece of skin that's like out there, no cover. It's automatic. Like, see, a hand with no glove. That's nudity.
So if I smile at you, I could get arrested for public nudity. That's crazy.
No, that's fine. You can smile at me all you want. Jesus
I'm confused on why he jumped straight to toe pics.
Yeah.
That's normally where these conversations head. It takes us. I was skipping the formalities.
I'm just not used to skipping the formalities. So
Yeah, but, yeah.
Oh
But
my god.
that was a culture shock.
yeah. Anyway, so that's how my break is going so far. How you had a break? You're not getting a break, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, but like, my classes aren't that bad, so it's like I can rest afterwards.
The Mr.
just
Art
like-
Major who actually has a field that he enjoys doing in his spare time. What's that like?
Oh, it's great. I'll just draw in my free time, and then like if that fits in with the assignment, I'll just submit it in, and I'll get a good grade for it. That's
So,
it.
I'm gonna need a master's degree to get. Excuse me. I'm gonna need a master's degree to get paid like a decent wage for what I want to do, and years of research and an extensive resume. It's
I draw.
it's big thick. This is big sad, bro. This is big sad.
Steve, I feel for you, bro.
How many hours of my life am I gonna pour into this? That's another thing that's been happening a lot over spring break. I get a lot of existential crises.
I don't think that's good.
Why does Crises sound like a candy bar? I want a Crises.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I promise
It's
you,
like-
you don't want what I got, bro.
It's like the biggest bar, but it's like one of those off-brand candies.
It's like
I'll
bootleg
have
Cliff
a
bars,
Kit
but more depression.
Cliff bars aren't candy, I think. They're like protein
Birds are-
snacks.
No, they don't even fall into protein. They have their own category.
Yeah. I mean, like, ultramarathoners have them in their packs when they're running. Speaking of packs for ultramarathons, I got a hydration bladder the other day. I'm very excited to use it tomorrow. On our hike. I'm very excited.
You
That
brought
name
that.
sounds funny.
Portable restroom.
That's not what that is.
Oh,
It's a hydration pack, Ivan.
I thought you said bladder pack for some reason.
Yeah, well, it's called a hydration bladder because bladders are things that store liquids. There's one in your body, which is the one you're thinking of, but
Yeah.
the hydration bladder it's like a blue thing with a bendy straw out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
So it's like one of those hats you would see at like a sports game that have the straws.
Yeah, but it's like, oh,
that,
I
but
know
a
what you're
backpack.
talking about.
That, but a backpack, pretty much.
There was an
Oh.
episode of Regular Show where Muscle Man had like gravy on his chest with that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's cool.
So what were we talking about before I got distracted?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I have
God.
no idea, to be honest. We're going on to like different topics.
I like where this is
Say the
going.
least.
Carlos, what'd you say?
Where we're going.
I said that's a really good question.
No. How was your week, Carlos?
People are so fucking stupid.
Oh,
Is this people calling into the vet?
Yes.
Yeah, what's like your worst customer story?
Probably the woman who told me that she was gonna kill her cat.
What?
what the fuck?
What?
What the absolute fuck?
Yeah, she called
What?
and she was like, I think I want to put down my cat. I thought of like if I could just like get my hand around his throat and push hard enough, I could just do it here.
It's
Oh!
not put down, it's pull the
What
plug.
in the
But
absolute
he
fuck?
attacked me, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
If the cat
Oh!
attacked you?
Oh my.
He just
Was he old or did she just not want him anymore?
The cat's 11 years old. She got it from her sister who passed away, but that cat doesn't get along with her other cats, so she keeps him locked in a closet all day.
Oh my, what?
that's animal abuse.
The plot thickens.
But, like, I always get the psychos. Every phone call I answer is always the worst one. I always get the psychos for some reason.
What the hell?
Jeez, okay,
Wow.
Things are getting interesting. Caillou's house. Goddamn.
Caillou's house? What the heck?
Yeah, and then she came into the store all bloody. And one of the managers was like, Gretchen, you need to go to the fucking hospital.
You know what? She got what she deserved.
Her name is Gretchen?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Alright.
She got what she deserved.
There's a lot less mystery
Maybe
now.
a couple more scratches.
It's always a Gretchen.
This is a Gretchen thing to do, you know?
It's such a Gretchen moment.
Sounds
It's really
A
good.
Gretchen, to me, sounds like someone who lures kids into their house in the middle of the woods and tries to strangle their cat.
I'm thinking Hansel and Gretchen, but it's actually Gretel.
Wasn't Gretchen the name of that witch?
Oh, mate, wait, is it? I don't know.
I feel like it is. Someone look that up.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. No.
Interesting.
I was like the nice person at Burlington, so I don't really have any bad
course
like
you
retail
are.
stories. Listen, if you could see the field of people I worked with, it wasn't really that hard. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so she goes by a bunch of different names. You got her like Hulda or Griselda.
Hulda, that sounds suspiciously like Helga.
Hulda, shut up. Hulda is from some 2020 movie, and Griselda is the main fairy tale.
Griselda.
Yeah,
That's close
So-
enough to Gretchen.
yeah, that's close to Gretchen.
Why does Griselda sound like the name of an old British babysitter?
Sounds like another French piece of bread.
That's gonna be the Mary Poppins 3. It's gonna be Griselda versus Mary Poppins.
Return of Jafar.
What does Jafar have to do with any of this?
I don't know. He just wants to come back. Let him be.
I'm
Yeah,
so
just let it
confused.
be.
It's like any other sequel. It doesn't matter what number. Just Jafar has to return.
Yeah.
What's his bird's name?
Iago.
Diago.
Iago's chilling. He was my favorite character in that movie.
Yeah, because he had personality.
Unlike every other individual in the princess movies.
They're just like, I'm pretty. Kiss, kiss. And then here's Iago like, Jafar! The lamp!
That was pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, Genie was great, though. I miss Robin Williams.
Oh, man, dude. Robin Williams. National treasure.
Absolutely. That was hilarious.
Just sucks what happened to him, though.
Yeah. I mean, listen, after one day, after that one off day, after a bunch of good days, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, but it is rough out there, man. Especially in Hollywood. Hollywood is so toxic.
It's terrible.
So I'm never
You
moving out
kill
west.
yourself or get killed?
Pretty much. That's pretty much how Hollywood is.
I was quoting the Vine, but sure.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's also how Hollywood is. There's a lot of people that die in Hollywood.
So what you're saying is I probably shouldn't take any more acting.
Well, you can do that, just don't go to
Not in
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah, do not go to
I
Hollywood.
don't even like California as is. Why would I go to Hollywood?
You don't want to go to the nether.
California is filled with forest fires and hobos, pretty much.
What forest? It's just fire.
They're gonna run out of forest at some point.
It's sunny in California.
That's not a lens flare. That's the mountain on fire. Yeah. No, I can't do California. I can do Texas though. That's where I'm headed as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah, you've been trying to get out to Texas. Well, like,
I
that's your plan.
I have a plan now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Alexa, shut up. My Alexa has an alarm for 6 o'clock that I forgot about. My bad.
What do you
Oh
have
my
to do
God.
at 6 o'clock?
Well, the thing is, I used to record a video every day with the intention of making a video at the end of the year where, like, there's a 1 second clip from every day.
Oh, for real? That's cool.
I used to do that, and then I forgot about it, but I never shut off the alarm on my Alexa.
Never mind. Damn.
Yeah.
You can remove the alarm.
I
Yeah,
can.
just remove the alarm.
But, like, I found that it helps me stay on track because 6 o'clock is around the time where I start to forget what I'm doing. This when the dementia seeps in. So it kind of keeps me just like, oh, I have things to do and dinner is soon. I should probably get on them.
Steve, by the way, you're in the middle of recording a podcast, right?
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot about that.
He talking
Thanks
about
for
his
the
dinner
heads up, buddy.
plans. It's gonna be on a YouTube video.
Hold up. I gotta unplug my Google. For some reason, turn on my Google.
I thought you said Google Dad. I'm
I
like,
have 2 Google Homes in my room because
Why do you have 2?
Because my brother gave me his, so I figured I might as well fuck around and just have them talk to each other.
How does that
I was
work?
just about to
oh my
ask.
god.
If we talk to each other.
It's a very convoluted process. It was funny, then it got annoying.
And now it's just scary. Every time Christian sleeps, he just
Yeah,
hears
no.
them two talking at night.
And I forgot that one of my friends, during one of our D&D meetups, before COVID, set an alarm for 4:20 a.m.
Oh boy.
on one of them. I don't know which one. So every morning, I get woken up by that.
I'm gonna hit you with some of the logs you hit me with. You know you can turn that alarm off, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's funny that they did that.
So you wake up at 4:20 in the morning just for a half giggle?
Look, man, if you don't have a good laugh at the beginning of the day, then the rest of the day is just gonna be meh.
That's not the beginning of the day. That's the middle of the night.
Yeah, like your beginning of the day laugh can come at 9 o'clock. Or in my case, noon in some cases.
Look, man. I only get up that early because I sleep through like the 50 alarms I have on my phone.
My
So
god.
it helps me get up in the morning because I just fall right back asleep after that one.
Wait, so what time do you wake up in the morning though?
Well, considering the fact I sleep through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 alarms, all of which having different audio.
Jeez, man.
I went from a light sleeper to a heavy sleeper after high school.
Yeah, no kidding.
I fixed my sleeping schedule now. Like, I used to be like heavy sleeping at the moment, but now I'm sleeping like at a good time. And then like at the weekends I just sleep whenever I want.
What is that like?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like heaven.
Wait, Car, are you still on that like stay awake for days grind?
I don't know how high school me used to do it. I really don't.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the people what your sleep schedule is like?
So normally it'd start off with a nice restful weekend. Monday, I'd get my coffee from like the little shop right there in a Monster, and then I'd mix those together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd drink that in about 5 minutes. And that would get me like about until lunch. And then I would drink like 2 more energy drinks. And then I'd just like keep that train going for like 2 or 3 days.
Without sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know how your heart didn't explode from all those energy drinks.
Neither do I, especially with all the drugs mixed in, like...
FBI officer, for legal reasons, this is a joke.
I have my medical marijuana card. It's fine.
Love that for you.
Me too.
But we're quitting, right? Remember that conversation?
Yeah, and then, like, here I am, depressed, so probably not.
Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway.
You'll quit later.
Listen, Steven, it gives me a little bit of serotonin. Nothing fucking else does in this world. Let me have it.
Fair point. Fair point.
You know, the day you make me turtle ducks every 5 seconds is the day I'll stop.
Word? Alright, say less. So that's happening now.
Get on it, Steve.
Right now.
I have the STL on my computer. I can start doing
I'm riding
that
the
as we
vodka
speak.
horse right now, bro.
Do you remember when I first asked you to make me a turtle duck, and you were like, do you have the file? And I was like, the file? You can't just make a turtle duck?
I can't just will it into existence, unfortunately. There's a process.
And here I am on the podcast about 3D printing.
Oh boy. Yeah. Now 3D printing is fun though. But my sleep schedule is kind of weird. I go to bed at like 3 a.m., but I'll still wake up at 8. For some reason, I wake up at 8 better if I go to sleep at 3 a.m. than if I go to sleep at midnight, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, well, nowadays, I go to sleep at like 1 a.m. and wake up at 4, so...
Oh no.
How the fuck do you guys do that? I have to take like 6 melatonin gummies just to feel a little bit tired. While the recommended amount is 2.
Ooh, you should like... Yikes.
Insomnia.
Well, that'll do it, but... I don't know, I do get tired, but then I force myself to stay awake so I can address all the trauma that's been going through my head all day.
No, Steven, I'm pretty sure like that's about the time you're supposed to call it quits.
Yeah.
I am, but you know what? I don't, because otherwise these issues will never be addressed.
So what you're saying is you're a masochist.
I feel like that's oversimplifying. I don't enjoy it. I mean, I'm staring at my ceiling, you know. Sometimes I'll put on, what YouTube have I been watching recently? I'll put on some weirdos playing Minecraft or something, just screaming at each other. That's background noise for the thoughts in my head. It's really, when I put it like that, it's really depressing, but it's...
Yeah,
Jesus.
Steven, I think you should get a medical marijuana card. Stop judging me.
You know, let's all go together to get marijuana cards.
I should just go to therapy, I think is the answer. It's not going to happen, but it should.
Steven, I'm telling you, therapy is a waste of time. Take it from me.
You know what, Steve? I'll give you free therapy. Just give me a couple years to get my degree.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
No
Christian coming in clutch, bro. Don't worry.
Just hold on a couple more years and get that marijuana card.
I'll tell the demons to give it a rest for now.
Gorge.
Cristian, I did that with my demons, and it's just been...
Joe's been drinking by the poolside or something?
Yeah, we just vibe listening to some lo-fi.
I mean,
Demons
after a
told me to.
therapist straight up told me that she couldn't help me anymore, I feel like medical marijuana was a logical next step.
You see, therapists who quit like that, I can tell you, just... That's kind of fucked.
It's very unprofessional.
Kinda is putting it lightly, but yes.
Well, I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that this isn't the first case of that happening, because I have another friend who had that happen to them. So...
And
We need better
it's fucked up.
therapists in the world.
yeah, well, we got Christian, we got him on the come up, so you know maybe that'll dilute the lack of brain cells in the community.
And I'll do my best, and I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna quit.
Great, because you're gonna need to be one stubborn motherfucker if you want to try to give me therapy. I can tell you that right now. I don't want to go, but I acknowledge the fact that it's probably a good thing. You know?
It is, if you...
As long as I find one that, you know, doesn't do the thing. The bad thing.
If you find
What
ones that don't quit on you, or like...
I don't understand how they do it though, alright? That is like literally their job description. They go into this field thinking, hey, I'm gonna help these people. And then...
Yeah, you can't just quit like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no.
That's like a race car driver pulling into the pit stop. Like, guys, the tires are fine. You know what? I'm tired of chasing my dreams. I just wanna chill by the poolside or something. You know? It's like, no, you came here to race.
Yeah, no, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact on how you go into a profession where you mainly go in it because you want to be able to help people, and then you end up quitting on people like that.
That's not even the best thing that she did. One day, I go in there, and she's like, you know, maybe the fact that your parents got divorced is why you have these issues. And I was like, bitch, my dad's dead. There was no divorce.
Oof.
There is no, what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I got you confused with another patient.
Oh!
Like, at least have notes and, like, try to
Oh
pretend
my
to.
That's
God.
terrible. You know what? Do you know where that bitch works?
Oh my God. Why?
Do you know where the bitch works?
Jesus.
Just curious.
She needs to get fired, bro. Jesus.
She's, like, ancient, too.
Oh, that explains it.
You would think years of experience would help with this field.
You would think.
Pretty sure she's dusted. That's why.
I just don't know
I
how.
don't know. I mean, at the same time,
She's
the average high school student now has the same level of stress as asylum patients in like the 50s. So you know, maybe humans are just not designed for this kind of stress.
You don't think we were designed for that?
We're just designed to like run through the mountains and like hunt deer and pick berries and stuff. You know.
That's you, Steve. That's you, dude. You're built different.
Bruh. You just gotta reject modernity and embrace the nature.
Embrace Mother Nature head on.
Absolutely.
I'm grabbing my bow and a handful of clothes. I'm just going into the woods. See y'all in a couple years.
I can't wait for like the news article to come out. Stoner found in the woods, hunting down deer.
I'm telling you, man. I am 3 seconds from dropping everything and just, living in a cave in the mountains for the rest of my days.
We'll join
Steven,
you in
you
that.
know what, like, my big plan is. I vote we all just do it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's
you know what?
leave, not tell anybody that we're leaving, and just, like, go start a new life somewhere else.
Only grab like a duffel bag's worth of stuff
Let's go to Canada.
and
Yes.
just do it. Yeah.
I don't
You know
want to
what?
go to Canada.
Why?
I don't know.
We'll
I don't
own
like
Canada.
Canadians.
You don't like why? Canada's fucking amazing, Steven. You've never
Canadians
been there,
are
so
nice.
you
I
don't
have
know.
been to Canada. I've been to Vancouver.
I love Vancouver.
It's a nice place.
So it has a nice beach. There's my favorite part of it. My
Why
favorite
do you
part
hate
of this.
Canadians?
I don't know. They just sound funny. But
That is just that is just so
funny
funny.
sounding.
I hate how they sound, but yet they like literally fucking cure your depression, take you to the nicest places possible, the kindest people ever, and all it is just I don't like how they speak,
Legal marijuana.
bruh.
Grade 18.
They're literally walking
19 in
animals.
some parts.
Yeah.
They will cure your depression for a time.
Nah, see the one thing I did like was there was like right outside the city limits. We went to this place where there was like a it was like a tree chop walkthrough where they have like wooden bridges in between the trees and like you walk through all the bridges. It's really cool. But of course the best part about the city of Vancouver to me was like the part that isn't a city. I hate the cities, man.
Too crowded, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a country boy at heart. I think I wasn't made for the cities.
Dude, most of Canada is like fucking country.
Yeah, but so is like the Midwest. So like I
Look.
could just go to the Midwest and not have to deal with the funny
Yeah,
snow
but
people.
like
Stereotype
with
here,
a
stereotype.
lot less races.
You said you want to go to Texas, right?
Absolutely.
Just make your own version of Texas up in Canada.
They don't
Out in
like
the middle
guns
of
in
nowhere.
Canada.
Okay, cool. You can medieval guns, okay? Bows and arrows.
Yeah, but they don't go boom.
Trust-
Steven, you
Attach-
get high, you
attach
go
some
out on your back porch and
nitroglycerin.
you look at your cow and you don't need guns.
Just slap a soundboard on it.
No.
Soundboard.
Just take some nitroglycerin, right?
Yeah.
Put some on the tip of your arrows, and then there
Sure.
you go.
Sure.
Hydroglycerin sounds like a water drink.
No.
That's hydro. He said nitro.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's.
talking about explosives. This shit
Kaboom?
used dynamite.
Yeah, there's my organic chemistry professor saw that I could not care less during his class, so after class he told me to look up. This is not nitrobenzene. He told me to look up this one compound, right? And it was rocket fuel. He's like, I feel like that'll get your interest more in organic chemistry than whatever I'm doing in class. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but now I'm looking up how to synthesize rocket fuel that oxidizes with just regular air. So that's not good. I'm definitely on the list.
FBI for legal reasons. That's a joke.
For for legal reasons.
I love. Well, that's
This
like the
is-
second time we had to do that.
Bro, I'm definitely on a list somewhere. One day at UCC, me and Dan were looking up how to make thermite, and we were looking up where to buy the stuff you need. And it's really easy. You just need a mix of like 2-to-1, or like I think it's like 2-to-3 ratio of like aluminum and iron, and you just need a magnesium strip to start it, and then bada bing bada boom, you have thermite that burns at like a couple thousand degrees.
You're 100% correct on how to do that, actually.
Yeah, and I know the places to get it from. You can buy it en masse. It's very
Can I join
exciting.
you?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I got a lot of projects I want to do that involve explodey things. Me and Dan
That's
are
why you want to move to Texas.
that's another reason, yes. But me and Dan were thinking, like, he wants to make an RC tank. I want to make an RC plane. I'm going to attach rockets to mine, right? So it's also going to have a sugar rocket. What is this?
I can just see him duct taping a Roman candle to an RC plane.
Bro, you're thinking too small, my friend. You're thinking too small. What I'm thinking, right, is I saw this one video. This guy never got it to work because he was using terrible materials for his plane that caught fire way too easily. But he 3D printed a whole assembly, right, that drops the rocket out from the underbelly of the plane, and then there's like an electric starter. And the way he was doing it was stupid because you can just use the same stars you use in a in like an oven because they're really light. He had like this whole thing where he had a servo, and like he flicked the servo and the servo hits a power button inside. It's like it was a stupid way of doing it, but
Not necessarily. I mean, what you're talking about making is a Model B-52 bomber.
No, it's not a bomber, my friend. No. Bombers drop their bombs. I'm talking about shooting them at high speeds at targets. Ideally, my brother. But
Jesus.
That's why you're on a list.
Yeah.
FBI man,
FBI?
for legal reasons, this is a joke.
Third time,
time.
baby. Third time, baby.
What, Steve? For this episode, can you just put
Yeah,
a
just-
counter?
I was gonna tell him. Yeah, I was gonna tell him too. Like, you should name this podcast FBI. I repeat, this is a joke.
No, just name it for legal reasons. That's a joke.
Absolutely.
It was only a joke. Why do you have to be mad? Government. no.
My last words is I'm shoved into the FBI squad car. But
Oh my God.
It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
no, but I do want to make this RC plane with a rocket on it. And then I've also seen successful use of sugar rockets as boosters for the fighter jets. So
This is all going to read really great at your trial.
listen, it's sugar rockets. They're not
my
explosives. It's a jet propellant fuel for model rockets. It's a thing that people do. I can also use a 3D printer to make really good nozzles for these sugar rockets.
I love how this podcast shifted from the topic was 3D printing, and now it's just Stevens on a list.
You know what?
Of the
I'm
government.
gonna join them.
Listen, I've been on a list for so long, bro. It's not even funny.
We're gonna make a Model B-52 that just drops dynamite.
I'm thinking more of a Raptor, though. I'm thinking more of a Raptor that can shoot these things from far away.
Okay, but hear me out. A Raptor's nice and all, but a B-52, you can put a larger payload in it.
I thought you were thinking about Velociraptor. I'm like, yeah, let's put a gun on a Velociraptor. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's next up on the list. Don't worry.
I want
Maybe-
a Velociraptor with a gun.
Oh, Carlos, a question.
Yeah.
On your turtle duck, right? On your turtle duck, how would you feel about a missile silo coming out of its head?
Steven, one day, one of your experiments is going to go wrong, and then you're going to call me for my body hiding skills to get rid of the bodies that you killed.
For illegal reasons, that's a joke.
For illegal reasons,
Oh my-
this is all a joke.
This is fourth. That's the fourth
But
time.
I wait for the day. I will take your call.
I appreciate it. See, this is why I have such amazing friends. All right, that's what this podcast is all about. Amazing friends.
By the way, Steve, don't open up your mailbox.
Is there a pipe bomb? I'm very concerned.
Don't worry about it.
For
Oh,
legal
boy.
reasons, that's a joke.
As well,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my
Really
fuck.
cool.
There's
Oh
no
my
python.
god. You know what, Steve? For this thumbnail, I'm just gonna put the FBI logo on the bottom.
You do
We're
that.
not. I'm not gonna show who's in it. It's just gonna be the FBI logo.
Put us behind bars or something.
No, it's just gonna be the FBI logo.
Before we move ourselves higher up on the priority list, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Well, so let's talk about a little bit of music for this week. I have found a lot of music this week, courtesy of some amazing friends. I was listening. We were listening to Hallucinogenics in the car, and my good friend Sarah, shout out Sarah, she recommended that I listen to the full album by Matt Mason. The album is called, give me like 2 seconds, Bada Bing, Bada Boom, Bada Bing, Bada Boom. Album is called, where are you, my friend? Bank on the Funeral. It's really good. I actually didn't realize how many songs I already listened to that were on this album, or by this guy. I didn't even realize who he was. But it's a fantastic album. Thank you, Sarah, for that suggestion. My friend Jess also sent me the song Flowers on the Grave by The Maine. And that whole album, Are You Okay, is a fantastic album. It's more of like a rock kind of vibe. And then the third song for today is going to be The Curse by Spooky Mansion. I think a lot of people have heard it, just don't know the name of it. It's a really good song. And that's kind of what I've been listening to this week. So, you guys have any last words you want to say to the people? Aside from the FBI man?
Jesus Christ! I thought someone was gonna end it off with the FBI thing. I was like, I swear to God.
Oh boy.
This whole episode has just been nonstop with the FBI.
It's okay. We're not making pipe bombs yet.
Yet.
Not yet. That was a joke.
Oh my God. I'm done.
I had to get
FBI
one.
man, you know the drill. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, everybody at home, go live a life we're talking about, just like we're trying to do every week here at Afternoon Brew with the crew. And thank you all for listening. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Gotta say bye.
Peace.
I'm leaving on my vodka horse.
Oh my gosh. Oh.